Okay, so I found like a really good POV to look at this. It's actually really brain dead, at least the way that I think of it. I'm sure other people have been doing it the same way, but um, let's just go into like the thought process of this. It's seriously so simple. If you're thinking while you're doing this mechanic, you're probably overthinking it. It's not that hard. So look, all you have to do is you first look at the first marker that's safe. So it's either east or west, right? Because he always does a cleave down north south. So those will never be safe. You only have to look at left or right. So first, obviously, point your camera away from him. So you can see the whole stage. This is really important. And let's see what he does. So blazing footfalls, make sure obviously you anchor on your spot as quickly as possible for a dive flare or tetra flare. That's really important that you do it really quickly. And then you literally just have to look at D or B. So let's take a look. Okay, so it's D safe. So we're gonna go this way, right? Towards D. Fine. Okay, what's the second marker? Because you're only looking for two. So it's D, and then it is A. That's it. So you've literally solved the whole mechanic, and I'll tell you why. You don't have to look at anything else. You don't need to know if it's away. You don't need to know if it's knockback happening. Don't even try to pre-position for like the next shit, and I'll tell you why. All you're going to do is make this super consistent. You're going to go center of D after the stacker spread resolves, and then you're going to go center of A. That's it. And I'll tell you why. So take a look. First, the knockback is going to happen. Boom. And then you're going to always wait for this. This happens every single time where either our light party or partners stacks will resolve. So you want to wait for that. Boom. That just happened. Now, like I said, you go to the center of whatever cardinal you're on. So that would be D. So go to the center here. Don't even look at him. It doesn't matter what he's going to do. He could be knocking us back or he could be hitting the other side. It doesn't fucking matter. So whatever he does, okay, he knocks us back. And what was our second marker? It was A. So all you're going to do is go to the line of A, which is right here. So let's see. So they go to the A marker and they line up right there. I can't get rid of this. Okay. So line up at A. Get knocked back. And then once again, you get to the center of that cardinal you knock back to. Right here. So it doesn't matter what he's going to do. He could do knockback from here or he could do away from the wall. It doesn't matter. You're resolving it every single time so long as you're at the middle of the cardinal. So we're going middle of D first and then we go middle of A first. That's it. And then so whatever he does, okay, he jumps on the other side. Okay, find the safe spot. And this you can just pop sprint for and you have plenty of time. Look at how much time you have. Boom. And that would be the snapshot. It's actually very easy if you think of it like that. Just two markers and go to the middle of those two markers. The only exception obviously being the first stack or partners. So if we look at it again, hold on, let me go a little further back. Okay, what are the two markers? It's gonna either be gonna be D or B. Okay, so it's D. And what's the second one? It's A. Okay, D and A. That's it. We've solved the whole mechanic. So we get knocked back. Wait. Get to the middle, get to the middle, get to the middle. Now A, go to A, go to A, go to A. And then so when you're going to like the second one, you just have to line up. You don't have to go to the middle here. Like initially, you just have to be on that line. And then because once he knocks you back, then you can pre-position middle, right? So even if you get knocked back to like 1 here, and you line up at 1, just go to the wall and then move middle. But as long as you're in the middle, it doesn't matter if he's doing away from the wall. It doesn't matter if he's doing, you know, whatever it is. Dude, I hate Epic Pen. It's like cringing right now. But yeah. So once again, you're only looking for 2 markers, okay? In this case, it's going to be D or A. Let's look at a different POV actually. P8, let me just pause. Okay, so let's see what happens here. This is a brand new POV. I'm looking at it for the first time too. So dive flare, all right. And he should be looking behind him by now. So this is kind of cringe. I wouldn't recommend doing this because you can't see the whole field. But I mean, if you're comfortable, do whatever you want. This is just how I would do it. So let's see. So we know for a fact that it's going to be whatever this cardinal is. So that would be what, D. Okay. And then the next one is C, DC. So let's see how they do it. So get knocked back to D, get in the middle after those stacks. Okay, middle. and then you go to C. Line up on C, stay in the middle of C, stay in the middle of C. Boom, and then you don't have to get knocked back into the safe spot. And that's what makes this harder for people, because they're trying to, oh, I have to get to the safe spot, I have to get to the safe spot, kind of like how we do in Uwu, but it's not mandatory. You can 100% make it, because like look at how much time you have here after this. So they try to cheat towards the right side, which is even more thinking for no reason. Look at how much time you have, right? And if you actually do get the wrong spot, you can totally call out your name and then we'll rescue you. Like worst comes to worst. But like seriously, looking at it again, it's just 2 markers, right? So this one was D to C, right? So first D and then C. So go middle of D, middle of C. Wait. D, middle of D, middle of D. And then you go to C. And that's it. That's it. You don't have to pre-position here. Don't even think about it. As you get more comfortable with it, obviously you can do that. But aside from that, it's super, super brain dead. And I'm sure we can all do it.